I am so disgusted with Charlamagne, and whoever this guy is, he has talking with him, pushing this narrative, this idea that they're trying to put out there. Charlamagne, this is his track record. He has always been ready at the start line, ready to go when it comes down to diminishing and minimizing and just straight up disrespecting the black woman. Like, that's his MO. Like, he probably doing this shit for free. Like, seriously. But what really is so frustrating about it is this is all just a little glimmer of the socialization and the psychology of these different dynamics between black men and black women just played out on an entertainment national stage. Okay, so we have Nicki Minaj. Let's say she represents all the black women, right? You have little black boys and little black girls who are watching and learning that it doesn't matter what a black woman does, how talented she is, how much hard work, how many efforts, blood, sweat, and tears. It don't matter what you do, how hard you work. You can't even get half back for what you put in. All the stuff that this woman have contributed to the culture from. Do you understand that hip hop has become the number one genre due to the impact that she has made, along with the guys, the only people that you can compare her to? Like, they made hip hop number one over all these other genres. She was a big part of that. Like, everybody need to be thanking her, appreciating her. However, she's a black woman. Now, this is multifaceted, okay? So you have black men who are teaching black boys and black girls. From the boys and the girls side, young girls are learning what their hard work gets them or doesn't get them. And black boys learn that disrespecting the black woman, like, she's not worthy of her due diligence. She don't have no worth. It don't matter what she do. I can disrespect her with impunity. That's what you're telling young boys. I'm telling you, from the time of we don't love them hoes, hip hop has been teaching these boys and girls how not only to see themselves, but how to treat one another based on how they see themselves. Okay? So you sit here going into this manosphere rhetoric, which is exactly what Charlemagne is doing, whether he knows it or not. Basically, he's saying, F this black woman, I'm about to elevate this woman of preference based on how she looks. You know, I'm not even about to talk on her looks. I'm going to just say she got the complexion. Because forget her looks. I'm not even... Listen. Because if it... Nicki, come on, stop. Based on her complexion, you want to elevate her when you first did Cardi for the culture. What has she done up until that point to make you feel like she should have been the face of the culture? What hard work did she do to where you wanted to elevate her even over a Remy Ma? If y'all was going to elevate somebody when y'all was talking about the quality of hip hop, why y'all wasn't doing Rhapsody for the culture? No. But nah, you don't care about the culture. You go on this campaign because this woman done worked hard. She has some power and some authority. You don't like that. You yourself can't hold a candle to her. Even in your lane, you still ain't on the level she on in your lane. Now, she gave you grace with her presence, her friendship, her trust. You backdoor her. I'm just saying, this is synonymous of the way black men in America disregard, dismiss, and treat their sisters. How are we to have anything or expect to improve on the culture when we can't even have each other back? For the black man, manosphere ideal mindset, it's not enough for you to diminish the way that the world sees the black woman, single black mothers are destroying the community, and so on and so forth. All these bad things that you say, that she's loud, she's common, she's out of shape, she's this, that. All of these things that you say, it's not enough to diminish her reputation. It's not enough to say that she's a mean girl, to lie on her and say she don't support it, she haven't contributed anything to hip-hop. Like, all these things that these black men are putting out about black women are lies, like, sincerely. But the hate for the black woman is not one-sided. Black men hate black women, and black women hate black women. And black women are male identified, so many of us be so quick to in defense and having our brothers back. Black women want to have black men back so bad that they on his back, over his shoulders, trying to diminish the black woman as well. And for what? Because you would prefer to identify and see yourself as his preference. And so you want her to win so bad. You champion all the BS she do. This woman have done so many harmful things to herself, let alone the things that she has said, the things she has done. And if you run a list of the quote unquote things that they said or say or try to say that Nicki did or didn't do, it don't hold a candle to the wickedness and the disgusting nature of that woman. Yeah, I said it. It's messed up, bro. Like, what is this? Where is this delusion coming from? But what really gets me about when it comes to Cardi is that she has the phenotype, typical behavior and characteristics of the narcissistic, delusional preference. She really has eaten or drank the Kool-Aid that the black man is selling to her. And she will take whatever the black man takes from the black woman happily. So much so, she is salivating and foaming at the mouth at the idea of a black woman and her children being destitute for the rest of their life. This is the same woman who sent men to beat up 2 women of color. Like, this woman can't tell me nothing about standing up for black women, holding the door for black women, keeping spaces for black women, because I am convinced by her behavior and things that come out of her mouth and the things that she has done that this woman does not like black women at all. She plays a role. You will never be comfortable. Preferences are always in the back of their mind, wondering if he is looking at a black woman, he messing with a black woman. It keeps them insecure, keep them up at night, like they mimicking, trying to see how they can do what she do. And you will never have peace when you feel like there's a potential he might go back to a queen. He might wake up one day and from the looks of it, hip-hop, i.e., the black man, is having a little amnesia. It can't decide if it loves the black woman, if it loves Nicki Minaj, or if it respects her or not. 1 minute, oh, she did that, got people reviewing her bars and blah, 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 blah. She got everybody excited. The next minute, she ain't done nothing for you. She don't bring no value to your table. And what's so wicked about this discussion that these 2 men are having is that in order to lift Cardi B over Nicki Minaj, you have to diminish every other female rapper that ever touched the mic. Their value, their work, their contributions. You put Cardi above every single female rapper. Then you took it a step further and put her on a line with Jay-Z, disrespecting Jay-Z like that. So then you have to put her over all male rappers. So you just gonna disrespect hip-hop as a whole. That's what we doing? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's clear as day. And what you don't understand is the kids are watching. Like, they watching. They taking notes. These kids are being socialized on social media today. Like, man, come on. You got to take responsibility for what you are doing. This is not just impacting Nicki Minaj. Like, y'all are destroying the whole industry behind this crap. Seriously. So back to the way black women are viewed in society. So it don't matter how good she is or what she do or what she contribute or how valuable she is, because let's keep it a buck. Black women is the culture. Like music, movies, money, fashion, like everything. I don't care what nobody say. Black woman is the blueprint, period. But even so, even though you got other cultures mocking and mimicking and just trying to walk in our shoes, our men think it's their job to humble us, to diminish us, to kick us. You would never, you find it so hard to just say, she did that. Thank you. I've really been talking for way too long because I just be in my car and I stay in my little cubby hole. But man, this is just ridiculous. I mean, I could go on and on about this, but I'm going to say this. F. Charlemagne, Ebro, and anybody else who in them board meetings with them execs who adamant about coming on top when it come down to this Hollywood divorce with Nicki Minaj, and contributing and adding to this, the harm of her and her family and the tarnishment of her reputation. I pray you don't get no peaceful sleep, because black woman is everything.